Is Hell Let Loose Vietnam actually good, and is it worth buying? After playing about 4 hours of the 1.0 release, I'm here to give you my opinion and give you what I think. What I think is, honestly, the game is fun. Running around, shooting people, getting killed, playing the game in general is fun, but it's certain small things that just need to be worked on, improved, and polished. And there's a couple big things as well that I came across in my few hours of gameplay. Now, before I do start criticizing the game, I will say I am not hating on Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I'm just giving my opinion on what I played and criticizing the game, so hopefully, if a developer sees this video, they can take my feedback and adjust the game accordingly, or at least just put it into their thoughts a little bit. Also, if you've been looking to buy the game and you're on the fence, or I've seen a lot of Vietnam videos just glazing the game and not really talking about anything wrong with it. So I'm going to give my honest opinion and tell you guys honestly what I saw, and also give you guys some footage on what I saw as well. Okay, so the game looks great. Visually, the graphics are great. I have a medium range rig. I definitely don't have a top end one, but it's also not garbage. I ran the game on medium to low graphics, and I got pretty decent frame rate throughout the whole gameplay. Whenever napalm, or bombing runs, or tank shot, or anything that caused a lot of effects, my frames didn't drop, unlike the playtests. So that is really good. The way the game looks and plays is pretty good. I really like what they have going here, and there's definitely something that they can build on. Helicopters are still fun. The new tunnel animation is pretty cool. It's a good addition. The new tunnel nerfs are also pretty good. They've made the US forces a lot stronger. The Vietnamese forces haven't been winning every game, which is great. To be honest, game to game, overall gameplay and combat is good. I had a fun time playing Vietnam. However, there is definitely some issues that need polishing and some game-breaking bugs that I found or are still existing from the previous 2 playtests, which I personally think is inexcusable for a full release. So, first up, why is the garrison bug still in the game? Oh my goodness. It has been 2 playtests and a full release, and teams still cannot build garrisons some games. It's absolutely insane. It's an automatic loss every time, and I know that this bug could not have possibly gone on the radar because I've watched playtest reviews from other YouTubers that are honest, and they have said the same exact thing. Some games, they are not able to build garrisons, and the whole game, all they have is outposts. It's insane that the bug is still in the game, guys. We cannot let this pass. Not only does this just automatically lose your team the game every single time, and it is super unfun, this is also such a bad impression for the new community that Team 17 is trying to bring to Hell Let Loose. Garrisons are an absolutely fundamental part of Hell Let Loose as a genre, not just Hell Let Loose Vietnam. This is a fundamental core part of the game, completely not working sometimes. I really, really hope this gets fixed soon, because if we are a week into launch and teams are still not able to build garrisons, it is going to be a big, big problem. Now let's talk about the next biggest problem I had, which was UI and just stupid things being on my screen that shouldn't. For example, when you die, there will be an icon for a medic almost every single time, if not every single time. There will be an icon for a medic that has player name under it, and they'll be 0 meters away from you. Sometimes there will be multiple of these emblems when you die. These are not actual medics. This is just a glitch in the game. And then, one game, I pressed T to refresh my HUD and see where the sites were on the map, right? After I let my HUD disappear, I realized that there was 2 sites still on my screen. No matter where I looked, no matter what I did, every single time I pressed T, those 2 sites would be on my screen at the same distance on the same place of my screen. And another one, I was playing Medic to start the game off. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of this, but for my first couple of games, I was playing Medic. And when you play Medic, it is unplayable because the icons for people dying, the little skulls that hover above them, just like the site names when I press T, they stay on your screen. But it's even worse because you don't need to press T to see it. It's constantly on your screen, bugging the shit out of you. Audio was also a big problem for me. Weapons just don't sound very good, to be honest. I don't know how else to describe it. They just don't immerse you in the game. The RPD was really the only cool sounding weapon or like weapon that immersed me into the game when I was playing. The AK just doesn't sound very good. The M16 is even worse. The M16 sounds and feels like a paintball gun. It's really bad. Tank shells and impacts from those tank shells don't sound beefy or just good enough to immerse you into the game. Same with grenades, really any explosions. The commander abilities are pretty good. They immerse you pretty well and they sound pretty good. But in terms of small arms fire and armor and explosives, I mean, they just don't sound good enough to immerse you into the game like World War II does. Also, every time anybody dies, it's the same scream. Even if it's not the exact same one, there isn't enough variety in the voice or the screaming to make it really distinguishable. And I think the last thing we'll talk about is, in my opinion, the severe lack of content for a 1.0 release. The game is pretty much the same as the playtests, just with 4 more maps. There is still, as far as I know, 1 tank for each faction. I think they may have added a couple of guns, but they are locked behind levels, of course, and those levels are pretty high in most cases. So for your first 100 hours of gameplay, have fun using only the M16 and the AK, and that shit-ass submachine gun for the NBA that I hate. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called like the K50 or something. Either way, there is just not a lot of content in the game, honestly. I mean, there is 6 maps, to be fair, but other than that, I mean, there's really not much. I mean, the game is only 20 gigs though, I guess. But hey, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think about the new game in the comments below, now that it's available to everybody on all platforms to play. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one with hopefully some decent gameplay on Vietnam. Have a good rest of your day, guys.